Gopaya are brothers. Their father passed away when they were still young. Mother Yashodamma raised them, and she believed in lot of superstitions. Ramaya and Gopaya were not sent to school even when they were at right age. She was scared by the belief that children would die if they were sent to school. She gave birth to a son before them, and then the child died when he attended the school. Truth to be told, he died because of his illness, but Yashodamma believed he died because he learned to study, so she didn't send her two sons to the school. Ramaya and Gopaya grew up. They used to work hard and give their hard-earned money to their mother. Yashodamma used to do various kind of pujas with that money. She used to pray to a lot of goddesses. She used to bring a lot of gurus home and used to give them a lot of dhanam. If someone asked why she was spending so much money, she used to reply, "It's all for her son's betterment." When her sons were of marriage age, she arranged marriage them with her relatives' daughters. With the entry of two daughter-in-laws, she had a lot of rest time. So as free as she is, she used to invite lot of Sadgurus and Gurujis to the home frequently. She used to do a lot of debts in process. Her children started to suffer to clear her debts. The eldest daughter-in-law, Kamala, didn't like the way Yashodamma was dealing with the things, so she tried to put some sense into her. But she failed as Yashodamma scolded her, saying, "I was doing all this for you guys, to have a good future and to eradicate poverty. How dare you immediately go to Mandir and ask God to forgive you?" Not only this, after her sons came back, she started creating a ruckus. Poor Kamala couldn't do anything but to give in. After few years, Yashodamma's daughter-in-laws gave birth to their sons with few days differences. When they grew a bit, Yashodamma again tried to restrict them from going to school. She was stubborn as she rejected the idea of going to school. As the sons also didn't object to her, she dared to be more proactive. "I can't bear to see your mother's stupidity anymore. With her superstitions, you never got to study. I can't bear to see my children also end up like that. If you still say no, I shall leave this house with my boy," said Kamala as she made her mind up. Yashodamma, who was sitting all this while, rose in anger as she started shouting, "Don't you have differentiation between young and old? Just so you don't scare for God or devil, you guys are in this situation. When elders tell you about something through experience, can't you respect it?" The mother-in-law and daughter-in-law fight went on. No matter how much he tried to make peace, it didn't work out. At last, it dragged on until to the point Kamala said she would stay with him only if he agreed to set up a separate family. Ramaya agreed with his wife's request as he thought being out was better than seeing this constant fighting. With this, wife and son along with him, they shifted to another village nearby. Kamala immediately convinced her husband, and as a result, the son started to go to school. Ramaya also joined a job that gave him a higher wage. Without any unnecessary costs, they started to save a good amount of money. Slowly, with the money they saved, they purchased land near the outskirts of the village. They also built a small house. Kamala also started working as she started to grow pumpkins, bottle gourd, etc. She also planted the coconut trees that would give her good returns. When Yashodamma got to know this, she blamed her daughter-in-law, saying she changed her son. She also went on saying her grandson would die if he continued to go to school. She sent out a message to ask Ramaya to come back once. "Your wife is doing the exact same thing that doesn't match with our family's history. Unless you lose everything, you wouldn't open your eyes. She wouldn't speak until she kills my son and grandson," saying Yashodamma wept. Ramaya, then he slightly smiled. "You are just keeping unnecessary worries, Ma. You are not letting us do any work that would help us grow. To have a good life, study is necessary. You also said the reason for Dad's death is because you planted trees in the backyard. We were children back then and believed you were right. But the truth is evident as we got to know from villagers that he lost his life because of his over-alcoholic habit. What is the relationship between dad's health and you planting vegetables in the backyard? Me and Kamala don't believe in superstitions, so we are searching ways for our betterment. He replied. After listening to Ramaya, she scolded him and sent him away. Ramaya, who didn't understand if his mother was foolish or stubborn, left the place in sorrow. As the days passed on, Ramaya family became financially stable. The trees planted in the backyard gave good results as they got good sales from them too. The kid was also going to a better school. On the other end, Gopaya's position became worse. The family was tormented by his mother's stupid beliefs. On one side, Yashodamma's expenses and the other side, low wages made it harder for them to survive as a family. His son also started to roam without any concerns for his life as he was not allowed to study. After a deep thought, he realized the problem lies in Yashodamma's stupid beliefs and superstitions. One day, Gopaya said, "Amma, it's because of your foolishness and stubbornness we are like this. When you work hard, eventually you will get a good return. These superstitions are mere beliefs. All this while, you spent a lot of money on different gurus and pandits. What results did you gain? My brother didn't follow all of these and now is at better stage. Because I didn't send my son to school, he has become nothing but useless now. So now I shall take things in my hand, like my brother," he said with all his strength. When Yashodamma was about to say something, "Please don't say anything, mother. We shall start growing plants in backyard. You and my wife will take care of it. I shall send my son to school. Don't try to oppose my decision," said Gopaya ultimately. Yashodamma couldn't oppose her son anymore. Gopaya's financial status also started to increase after a few years. The trees planted in the backyard gave good results as they also started to grow sales from them. Their kid was also going to a better school. Seeing all these circumstances, Yashodamma also gave up on her stupid beliefs. As you all saw, Yashodamma's foolish beliefs led to destruction of her family. Ramaya, who opposed those beliefs and moved forward, achieved success. He also protected his child's future. Even if it was late, Gopaya also realized the destruction that has been caused due to the stupid superstitions and was able to confront his mother and overcome those superstitions. We should respect elders. We have to listen to their words. But if those beliefs are harming others, it is our job to let them know the truth. There are a lot of superstitions alive in this world. We have to eradicate them with our knowledge.